Welcome, beloved. Welcome to my channel. This is Eden Amadora. I'm so happy to have you here. Welcome back. And for those who are new, this is a place where we speak about spiritual awakening, walking a path of heart. We speak about the divine feminine, the divine masculine, coming into balance, and what it is to live embodied love. I am excited to talk to you about something that might be a little bit of a surprise, a lifting of the veil on dethroning the shadow queen. And what do I mean by this? So for many of us women in this women's empowerment, women's awakening movement, have the archetype of the queen as a very noble, regal, sovereign, empowered being that we wish to embody in our lives, and taking others out of positions of authority, really coming into our own choice and self-authority. And all of this is wonderful. What I'm pointing to is this archetype of the shadow queen that unconsciously begins to embody shadow masculine behaviors of competition and of hierarchy, and of the belief that to be in control is to be powerful. So the shadow queen is the leader who is coming from a more egoic stance, who wants to be seen as the one, the queen bee. And in the Divine Feminine Mystery School work that I teach, and in the sisterhood circles I hold, the priestess trainings, we sit in a circle of sacred mirrors, all on the same level. There's no high priestess on a throne and all the acolytes at her feet. We sit in the same level of a circle because deep inside we are all emissaries and embodiments of the queen bee, who is the divine mother. Not me as the focalizer, even if it is my role to keep the circle moving and flowing and listening and responding and inviting people to share. I do not hold myself as higher or better than or more than anyone else in the circle, because it is through my heart lens, my clear seeing of unity and recognition of their beauty, their wisdom, their essence knowing, that they are empowered in my mirror. And this is how we rise together in the divine feminine. So we have a saying that I love. It is eye to eye, heart to heart, wingtip to wingtip, together we rise. It is together. And this is in the symbol of the word Synarchy. Whereas we've been living in a patriarchal system, patriarchy, which is, originally a noble ideal of the founding fathers of this country in America. The patriarchal system, if it was in alignment with the light qualities of divine masculine essence, would be the kind of protective steward, noble father energy that would take care of the feminine and the innocent and the land. And unfortunately, we know that it's gone a bit astray. Originally, pre-patriarchy, we had matriarchy, where the grandmothers were the wisdom keepers, the elders of the tribe. They would guide the chiefs and tribal warriors. And the system was looked at for the mother line, the lineage was really honored, and the feminine was honored in the way that indigenous tribal people knew they were connected to the earth and that they came from mother, divine mother. So now we are looking at what it is to move into Synarchy, and Synarchy is co-ruling for us as women on a path of empowerment and awakening, to see each other like the bees that work together in our different roles and ways that our gifts and talents are unique, honoring diversity in unity. So just like some bees fly out and they find the best flowers, but they don't actually collect the honey, they record and remember the exact route and come back to the hive and do a dance. And they're the messenger bees, and they tell the other bees, who are the honey collectors, where to go. The honey collectors then do that job. Then there's the job of the feeding of the babies, and you can study about beehives. My point is the queen bee is in loving service to the hive, and the hive is in loving service to her, and their unified field of collaboration is how the hive survives and thrives. So for us as awakening women on a path of empowerment, how do we work together in collaboration, recognizing each other's gifts and genius, uplifting and empowering each other, shining the light and the mirror of truth and recognition of beauty, and breaking through patterns of comparing mind, competition, scarcity consciousness, and that hierarchical imprinting of, unfortunately, the patriarchal system that we've been raised in, that we're now shifting. So in Synarchy, men and women together, co-ruling, and women co-ruling in Synarchy as well, co-ruling. And that is how we trust our inner authority and we work together for the change we want to see in this world. I hope you're resonating with this message and you can really recognize in your own life where perhaps some of these patterns have been at play and start to think differently. Lift the veil on, do you have power and control in the same box? Do you feel like you have to be the top to be a leader? Or can you lead through love, in harmony, on the same level with everyone, really recognizing them and really shining the light to their gifts and genius? This is the path of true leadership, if you ask me. So thank you all so much. And if you are resonating, please subscribe and share with your friends who you think would resonate as well. Only love.